Hey folks, welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about something I think every senior can appreciate. Saving money without sacrificing your lifestyle. Because let's be honest, retirement isn't about pitching pennies. It's about making every dollar work harder for you, so you don't have to. So, as I always say, grab a cup of coffee and let's dive into some smart, practical ways that you can stretch your retirement dollar. Number one, downsize smartly. One of the biggest money savers we've got in retirement, your home. If you're living in the same house that you raised your family in, chances are it's bigger and more expensive than what you need now. You could downsize to a smaller home, a condo, even a 55 community. And it's going to slash your monthly cost. Think about your mortgage payments, your property taxes, think about utilities, just maintenance alone. And if you've built any equity over the years, selling could free up a nice financial cushion for you. That extra cash could fund your new hobbies, your travel dreams. Shoot, it can even boost your savings account so you can sleep easier at night. But before you do that, consider all the numbers. There may be an HOA fee. There may be higher taxes. There's going to be moving costs that you don't even think about. Sometimes smaller doesn't always mean cheaper. Number two, take advantage of senior discounts. And I say this over and over and over. Never be shy about asking for a senior discount. They're everywhere. And they want us to use them. They're not going to advertise them, but they're not going to turn you down. Restaurants, retail stores, airlines, movie theaters, even your cell phone provider has a deal for older adults. There's websites like seniordiscount.com, AARP, and the Senior List. They update their discounts and their coupons regularly. So I would check them out and see what they've got. Number three, review subscriptions and memberships. Folks, I've said it before, you'd be surprised how many people pay for services they forgot they even had. Just take 15 minutes and go over your bank statement or your credit card statements. Look for anything with reoccurring charges, old streaming services, magazine subscriptions, and yes, even that old gym membership I'm sure you're not using anymore. Listen, if you can't remember the last time you logged in or scanned into the gym, it's probably time to cancel it. Number four, cook more, eat out less. I know eating out is fun, but it adds up quick. Cooking more at home not only saves you money, it's usually healthier too. You can try theme nights, soup Sunday, taco Tuesday, casserole Wednesday. Just batch cook some of your meals. You can freeze them in portions, and you've always got something ready to heat up and eat without spending on takeout. I've learned that slow cookers and air fryers, they're your best friends. You just toss the ingredients in, let it go, and dinner practically cooks itself. Number five, you can reevaluate your transportation needs. If you're not commuting to work anymore, sit down and ask yourself, do we really need two cars? Selling a second car, it could save you thousands in a year just in insurance, gas, maintenance, not to mention registration fees. Even with one car, call your insurance company. Ask them for low mileage discounts or retiree rates. We sold my truck. We made a couple $1,000s on it, but we got rid of gas, we got rid of insurance, we got rid of maintenance, we got rid of the registration fee every year. And I just called our insurance company. We're down to one car, and asked them, is there anything else we can do? So they gave us a low mileage discount. I got my car insurance lowered even more. So there's all kinds of ways you can do it. Number six, lower your utility bills. This one's easy, but everybody overlooks it. Swap out light bulbs for LEDs. Unplug electronics when you're not using them. They all store a little bit of energy in there, so they're They got that dial spinning. A lot of utility companies will come out and they'll actually do an audit on your home. They'll tell you where you could use weather stripping on your doors and windows. They'll probably even give you a smoke alarm and a couple of LED bulbs. They'll tell you how lowering your water heater thermostat is going to help save you money. And it's really just a phone call. All you can do is call them up. Number 7, use cash or debit for your daily spending. I know credit cards are convenient and they're easy to use, but they can make it too easy to overspend sometimes. By using cash or debit, you actually can see where your money's going when it leaves your hand. And it makes a difference in how you spend. So you can even try the envelope method. You got one envelope for groceries, one for gas, one for entertainment, one for eating out if that's what you do. And once the money in the envelope's gone, you're done for the week. It's simple, it's visual, and surprisingly, it's effective. Number 8, review Medicare and insurance annually. Every year, during open enrollment, review your Medicare plan and any supplemental plans that you've got. Prices and coverage change. They change every year. Don't let them lie to you. They change every year. And sometimes a quick switch can save you a few $100s a year. Also, ask your pharmacy. Make sure they're giving you generic prescriptions. Ask them for senior savings programs. Sometimes they'll just hand you a business card. All the information's on there. You just call them or go online, and you're all set up. Never assume that you've got the cheapest plan, folks. A quick review could put more money back in your pocket every year. Number 9, and I know this one's going to be controversial, but I still need to bring it up. Delay your Social Security if at all possible. If you can wait, don't take your Social Security until the age of 70. You'll be able to increase your benefits by about 8% per year up until you turn 70. So it just means more money in your pocket monthly for the rest of your life. And of course, it depends on your personal situation, your health, your savings, but it's worth at least running the numbers. Sit down with a financial advisor and talk to them. It could actually pay off. And number 10, this is a big one for me. Keep a retirement budget. You can't manage what you don't track, folks. You need to write down your monthly expenses. You could use a free app off the internet like Mint or Empower or Every Dollar. And I'm going to tell you right now, I haven't checked these 3 out. I just pull them up online. So if you're going to use them, check them out before you do. So when you actually see where your money's going, it's easier to make cuts on what you don't need to spend money on without feeling like you're depriving yourself of anything. A retirement budget, it doesn't limit your fun. It helps you prioritize what really matters. So there you have it, folks. The 10 top tips that will help keep more money in your pocket. People, if you found these tips helpful, give this video a like. Subscribe to my channel. It really does help. And until next time, folks, y'all take good care of yourselves. And I'll talk to you later.